Alright, so this video a bit more for the advanced user or someone that has your phone doesn't have enough space, so you can't deactivate apps like I've shown you in the past using the Hail app. So this video is going to be showing you how to actually take apps out, any system apps, anything you don't want on your phone, to be able to put your own apps that you want in there and create your own phone out of the phone. So you can get rid of Google, everything, anything you don't want. Or you can keep them, whatever you want to do. But this is just a way of getting them actually out of the phone. We're not just deactivating them. So if you haven't watched other videos and that, and you've not experienced this stuff, you're not familiar on stuff, I wouldn't suggest doing what we're about to do. This is only for the advanced people. But if you have to, you've got not enough space to do just deactivating and then adding your apps, you can do it this way. But I'd suggest getting an SD card when you're in that situation. But anyway, we're going to be going through this, taking out the apps, and we're going to get rid of them out of the phone completely. The first thing you want to do is activate before you plug in. You want to go into your phone, go into your developer options. I've shown you plenty of times in my other vids how to do it. If you're not sure how to do it, you probably shouldn't be doing this video we're about to do. But anyway, turn on your USB debugging and turn on your OEM unlocking. Then what you want to do, the My Phone Explorer app that I've shown you before, you want to click on that, activate that, bring up the My Phone Explorer. Then you want to plug your phone in. Now when you plug your phone in, after that you're going to press this button up here. This is going to be your sync, and it'll bring in your contacts and everything. Now, with some phones, you are going to need root access. So not all phones you can access like this. Some of them you will need root, especially the ones that are locked on a certain SIM card. They'll definitely be locked, and you'll need a root access. So for them, you are going to need to use your ADB unlocking. Some phones you could use KingRoot. It's an app you can get. Sometimes that will get you into root privileges in your phone. So anyway, down to it. When you plug your phone in, as I say, you're going to sync up here. Make sure you have your screen lock off, because you're going to get a lot of things coming up here that are going to ask you to allow. If you don't allow it, it won't sync to the My Phone Explorer. Okay, so you need to make sure this is all unlocked, ready for each thing that comes through. And once it's loaded, when it first loads, it's going to load all your contacts. But of course, after you've done that, you want to come down here to where it says Files. Click on that. And inside Files, we'll just clear this picture up. Right, inside Files, you got your internal storage, which is here, and then you got Applications. Okay, what we're going to do here is go into Applications, and it's just going to bring up. So it's going to bring up every single app, so even the ones you put in. Now, initially, as I say, when you first start up, have this on, because there's going to be a lot of allow options. The only reason it's not doing it, I've already set this into the thing before, but just remember, you are going to get a lot of things coming up. You need to press allow. But anyway, we're in here. So this is all the apps on the phone. Now you'll see up here on the top right hand side of it, if we come back here. Right, so right up here, it says hide pre-installed applications. Alright, so what you can do there is hide all them. Now what I like to do is take a copy. If you take a copy, you've always got a backup. You don't need to re-download it. Alright, so what you're going to do, if you want to take a copy of these before you delete them, so what we'd do first, we're going to do the hide pre-installed applications. Okay, and then everything in here are the ones that aren't ones that actually built right deep in the system. Okay, but this is still where you'll have like Google, Google services and different things. So if you're wanting to get rid of those, you can here. But of course, the ones pre-embedded, if you wanted them to show you, don't click that. But what we're going to do here is, if you click that and hide them, here you can go in and you can take a copy of all these and then delete them all, and you've got them all out. Then over here you can unhide it, and then you got your system ones, and just take the apps you know that will not muck up your system. I'll go through a few basic ones, I won't go through them all, but I mean, if you want to go deeper, you can take your telemetry apps out and things like that as well. But that's, yeah, experienced users only do that, people that understand what they're doing. Okay, but anyway, so in here we're just going to go up to these, and each one of these you just want to highlight if you're going to get a copy. It'll bring up a file where you're going to save it. So there's two ways of doing it. So let's say like Google Play Store here. Okay, so we'll click on that, right click, and you'll see there we can either delete it, which we're going to do shortly. But if you want a copy of it, come up to the wee emblem up here. You'll see there's a wee coffee mug. Okay, I have gone over this before in a different video. So what you would want to do is go download. That is for installing when you want to reinstall certain apps. Maybe you took one out accidentally. Doing it this way, you can put it back in. So that way you're not corrupting the system. But this is just a way of rigging your phone up to the apps you want. So that way you're getting all the memory back, you're getting your speed back. You're getting only the apps you want to use on your phone. Right. So we're going to go download application. Of course, that's going to give us a file where we want to save it. So let's just call that, we'll make an apps folder. Let's go into new, create a folder. And we're going to call that one just installed apps. The other one we'll call system apps, alright? So call that one installed apps. Click OK. Now we're going to go into here. Bam. So that's where we're going to save them. Save. And over she goes, makes a copy. Alright, so I'll just keep doing that. As I say, this is just the way that you've got a copy, and just in case you accidentally take something, you can put it back in if you want to. So I'm just going to go through, get a copy of each one of these, and after that, as I say, just go through each one, right click on them, and then delete them. This is all at your own risk, remember. This is only advanced people that understand it. Right, we're going to get rid of all them. After that, we've got it being copied and we delete them all. We're going to come back and we're going to untick the hide pre-installed, and then we're going to the system ones. I'll show you which ones that I find safe. Doesn't necessarily mean it always will be, but in my experience it's been okay. There are other ones, but I won't get into them. That'll be for, if you know what you're doing, you can do that. Alright, so I'll see you at the end of this. I'll just quickly go through this, quickly copy all these and delete them all. Just so you got the gist of it, I'll do it one more time with the next one. Android system. Alright, so we'll get download. And we're going to save it in there. Of course, it's going to come up automatically because we've already selected that folder before. We'll just go save. Bam. Alright. Now we can go to Google Play Services, next one. Do the same thing. Go to download. Download application. Bam. Go into save. Done. Alright. Now we go to the next one there. There's the only problem too, individually, of course, it is going to take a while. You see how many apps are in here. And as you'll see, half of the apps, they may not be ones you've installed, the ones that just come off the phone. Alright, but then after that, you're going to come through, right click and just delete them all. So I'll see you at the end of this, and then we'll go into the ones in your system.